Look, it's an epic battle between Richard and Bree.
Oh, he's taking line.
What's up everybody, Gerald here and welcome back to a brand new video. We're actually up on Basils at Darenth Fishing Complex doing a social with 4 of us today. I've actually been here a night along with Richard, and then Dan and Ronnie's coming to join us later on today. We've had a couple of fish in the night, well Richard's had a couple of fish. It's taken me a little while but I've managed to go and get one. It's a great way to start the video for us. Gone and got ourselves a lovely little mirror from Basils. Let's just give him a quick wash down and get him up. Not going to weigh him, he's only a little one, he's very lively. Let's get back up, there you go. A lovely little mirror, probably about 8 to 9 pound, caught in a cell bottom bait from a spot which I'll show you in just a minute. I'm going to get some photos and get it back. So here we are in our chosen swim on Basils. We're in the double right at the end. Dan will be joining us in here in about 2 hours. Like I said, I've managed to sneak in an extra night with Richard, so I've had the whole swim to myself. Got 3 rods out. The right hand rod is in the bay over here, the middle rod is down the channel, and then the left hand rod is off the rushes. The carp that we just caught came out of the bay. Now I'm not going too far into the bay because obviously they could just run me down and take me around the back there and then I'm going to lose it, so I'm just on the entrance to it, which is just here. There's actually some gravel, it goes in like a little semicircle all the way across here. There's also a little bit of gravel down in this channel over here. So that's where we're fishing. Like I say, Rich was here with me last night and he managed a couple of cats and a bream. I had pretty much nothing. I did lose something out of the bay which straightened my hook, so it was probably a catfish. That was probably on the spicy sausage pop-ups that I have been using. I have switched over to cell just because it's quite a good summer bait. That's what's on all 3 rods. I don't know if I already said that, but yeah. So I got cell out on all 3 rods and that's what's done me the trick. I've had one. Got 48 hours ahead of us, hopefully between the 4 of us that's going to be here we can get a couple more. So I've not got Dan's bait back with me, but I am using the distance sticks, as you can see they're set up here. So just for your information, just in case anybody wants to know, the spots that I'm fishing, I'm actually casting from here, down into the bay about there. That is 9.5 wraps. And then I'm 11 wraps basically to about there, out there, and then across to the rushes it's 7 wraps. I also forgot to say Rich has actually managed to catch himself a little ghostie as well about 10 minutes ago, which is really nice. It's been blazing hot, so we didn't think we were going to catch in the day. The fish have all been on the surface but they're just cruising around, they haven't really been interested in feeding. So it's quite good to get a couple of runs in the day. So it looks good for the night. Hopefully once it starts to cool down they'll really go on the feed. This swim's been really good recently. We fished in it last weekend. Dan had a 24. He lost something that was pretty big and it was definitely a carp, it weren't a cat, so he lost a good one. We were speaking to a guy who's also been fishing it. He's had a 27 and we are pretty sure a 30 came out of here. So hopefully we're in the right place and we're going to get a good one. So this is going to be the 3rd session that I've done in my new bivvy, which is the Sonic Axis 1-man bivvy, and I've got to say it is an absolute pucker piece of kit. It goes up so quick, it's made of great material, it's roomy in there as well. For a 1-man bivvy it feels like there's more room than there is in my 2-man, so I'm really happy with it. I've got the winter skin as well for it now and it's really cheap for what you get, so I really do recommend it. But look at how great the lake's looking. It looks prime for a bite, doesn't it? It just looks great. Really happy to be up here on the bank again and getting out and making some videos for you. Lovely. Right, so it's about 10 minutes later. The middle rod's gone straight back out on the spot. We've gone and got ourselves another little mirror. This one's very lively. He has got one scale on the other side, so unfortunately he's not. Oh, he's going to flap. It's only a little one, but an absolute little corker. We'll get some pictures and then we'll get it back. So I was taking pictures of the other fish and the right hand rod's torn off, so we've had to quickly put the mirror back and we've gone and got ourselves a tench, which is nice for a change. Let me just get the hook out. Came out nice and easy. It's a pretty good one and all. It's not massive, but a lovely fish. Look at that. What a lovely tench. Let's get some photos, get it back and get the rods back on the spot, because it's getting pretty lively down here. So I've just quickly weighed the tench and it's just an ounce under 6 pounds. What a lovely fish. It makes a difference from catching carp and catfish all the time. I do love a good tench. I'm going to get it back now. What a great day's fishing so far. So we're back, it's 7 o'clock and I've been for a walk, I've had some dinner. I've stuck the rods back out, I've moved my rods over because Dan's here now. And the right hand rod, which was fishing down the channel on the spot, has gone off literally 30 seconds after putting it out. We've got our biggest carp of the session. It's not particularly big, but the biggest one so far, probably about 12 pounds. Angry little common, pup, and a good scrap. It's got quite a big tail on it, as you can see there. I'm going to get some pictures, get it back, and then I'll show you where Dan's rods are. Alright, so Dan's rocked up and put his rod on my spot, and he's got a 15 pound 4 ounce lovely common on his left hand rod. To be fair, it's a spot that we all fish, so we're going to get some pictures, get it back and get the rod back out. So he's only gone and done it again. The left hand rod, which is down the channel, has gone and produced a lovely little fish. Nice little mirror from Basils. Good angling. So it's 2 AM, the right hand rod's gone off. We've got ourselves probably the biggest fish for us anyway of the trip so far. I'm not going to weigh it, but he's going to be about 15 pound, I'd say, 15, 16 pound. So it's 2:30, so half hour after the other one. I haven't even got the other rod back out yet, and the middle rod's gone off, and we've got ourselves another nice little tench. Get these photos, get it back, get myself tucked up back in bed. I was nice and cosy. Let's get the photos and get it back. So I'm back in the bivvy, as you can see, and I've made the decision to leave both of those rods out of the water till probably about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. What I'm going to do, I'm going to wake up first light and get them back out there, because it is quite tough to get them into the spots, because I'm fishing very tight to the overhanging tree. Pretty much it's in the channel now that Dan's here. I've had to move it over to the other side. That's where we had the carp from, and then the middle rod is fishing just in front of the entrance to the channel, on a little gravel patch, which I'll show you in the morning as well. I could probably get that one back out quite easily, but it's the right hand rod that's going to cause me trouble, the one that we had the carp on. And the tench came on the spicy sausage little 10mm, so I switched that over to that one. So the tench came on that, and the carp came on the 15mm cell, which is down the channel. So yeah, good little session so far. Dan's had a few, I've had a few. Ronnie's just had another bream, so I think that's 3 bream. Still quiet down with Rich, but yeah, hopefully I can get one on the other rod and then all 3 rods will be out of the water. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? But yeah, if you don't see me, I'll see you in the morning. Night. So it's 4:30 and Dan's right hand rod, which is down in the margin, is just torn off and he's gone and got himself a nice 18-pound common. I took pictures only, didn't do a video just because of the time, we want to get back to bed. So the pictures, I'll put them up now, and I'm going to get my head back down, see if I can get a couple more hours sleep and then get my rods out when it gets light. So here we are with Dan the carp catching machine, and his margin rod has gone off again. He's gone and got himself a nice one. Really long fish, not going to weigh it, but it's another cracker nonetheless. Let's get some photos, get the rods back out there and see what the day brings. So, I don't know what the time is, but it's morning. I got all the rods back out, put the rod back on the spot, and it didn't take very long. I was just going down to go to the loo. So this is a joint fish for me and Dan. I cast it, Dan lands it. We've gone and got ourselves a nice little common from Basils. What a great session we're having, plenty of fish. The guys down the bottom have had a few as well. Ronnie had another bream in the night. I don't know if Rich has had any because he's still asleep, but we're smashing it up here in the double. Right, so I was literally about to do a piece of camera saying it's been really quiet. It's about 1 in the afternoon. Ronnie's gone home, Rich hasn't had nothing, and look what's gone and happened. Let's see if we can both get them up, get them up. Whee! Double take. I've got myself a nice little mirror again. Dan's got himself a nice little common. Both from down the channel. Great bit of fishing. What a session we're having. We're going to get some photos and get them back. Whee! So I've got all 3 rods back out. As you can see, Dan's just getting his left hand rod back out there. I'm not sure if I showed you where the rods were after Dan had got here. So the right hand rod is just down off the tree over there. The middle rod is basically out here. There's a little gravel bar just in front of the channel. It runs like a little semicircle from the point to the rushes, and then the left hand rod is just out there about a foot off the rushes as well. All of my fish have come from these 2 spots. The tench seems to be out on this little gravel bar, and the carp are just down off that branch down there. Dan's got a rod down there as well on the opposite side, so we're both fishing quite close down the channel and putting a little bit of bait over the top. His middle rod is down over there, and then his right hand rod is right down the margin down here as well, where he's had a couple of fish. Very productive session. Rich hasn't had any more since the first day, so we're hoping he can get some by the end of the night. We have got the rest of today and tonight and tomorrow day. It is 1:30, so we've got plenty of time to get a couple more. So it's literally 5 minutes, the rod went out, and lo and behold, Dan's gone and got himself another one from down the channel, a cracking mirror. We're going to estimate it's about 14 pounds. It's quite a long one again. All the fishing here seem to be quite long, but yeah, put up a good old scrap. Let's get some pictures and get it back. So Dan's left me in charge of his rods and gone to the shop, and literally as he leaves, the left hand rod's torn off. So I've now gone and done him a favour and landed one like he did for me earlier. So it's another joint fish for us. It's a nice mirror in there, probably a mid double. But we'll wait till he gets back to get it out and show you some pictures. But the lake's looking great. The weather has held off. It was meant to rain today, but we had a little bit of drizzle earlier, but the weather's quite nice. It's still quite warm. The sun sporadically comes through, but it is nice just to sit here and relax. And what a session this has been. It's unreal. No way did I think we'd catch this many fish coming up here, so I'm really happy that we've got up here and got in this swim and had a couple. So here's the fish that we had in the net. Yet another mirror. Cracking fish. It's been sat there for a little bit. It's probably 10 to 12 pounds ish. Another good one. Let's get him back and get the rod back out there. So it's been a little while. It's been a bit quiet. Dan's lost a couple down the channel, and we heard an alarm go off thinking it would be the channel rod. We've turned around, his right hand rod, which is down in the margin, is tearing off, and just as he got to it, it nearly went flying in the lake. So you wouldn't think a tench of this size could cause so much damage, but the rod was nearly gone. So let's get some pictures, get it back. So top rod, Dan's at it again. The margin rod's gone off. He's got himself another cracking common. Whee! As you can see, full of beans, lively one. Let's get some photos and get it back out there. So it's 12:30, it's officially the next day, and I've gone and got one. So it's about an hour after Dan had just caught one as well, which I'll put the pictures up for you just now. But we've gone and got ourselves angry common, probably about 10 poundish. But this is a great session, we're having a great time. I'm going to get some photos, get it back, get the rod back out there. So as you can see, we're back in the bivvy, and unfortunately I can't put that rod back out because I've run out of rigs. And I need to tie some more, and it's far too late for me to be tying some more, I'm knackered. So that has to go back out first thing in the morning. Made a bit of a rookie mistake really. Normally I've got quite a few pre-tied, but where we've been having so many fish, I got a bit lazy and didn't retie another one, and now that I need one, I wish that I had. So we've got 2 rods out, Dan's still got 3 out. But there's plenty of time tomorrow to tie another one and get it back out there. I think we're on something like 30 fish overall now. I'll have to sit and do the maths and work it out in the morning. But yeah, there's alarms going off all over the place, so it's quite noisy up here. So I'm hoping I can get my head down now, get some sleep, get up early, get the rod back out there. I think that's on.
Go on.
Yeah,
go on. You get it, go on.
First fish of the day. I think it's fish 489 overall. Not sure how many we've actually caught, but another lovely common from down the channel for Dan. Alright, so it's about 5 minutes later and Dan's probably gone and caught what's the peachiest carp of the session. 16 pound, 1 ounce, lovely mirror on the left hand rod from down the channel once again. He's going to spin it around, show us the other side. What a cracking fish, put up a great fight. Let's get some pictures and get the rod back out there. So Dan is putting on an absolute masterclass on how to fish this lake. He's gone and got himself another one on the left hand rod. 21 pound, 3 ounces ish. 13. We're nearly 22, we'll call it 21. But what a cracking common. Great angling, mate, well done. So he's only gone and done it again. What was it? 24 pound, 3 ounce of common. The fish are getting bigger now. Let's get some lovely photos of this one and then get the rods back out there and see if we can get some more before home time. So we've just been sat here enjoying the sun, trying to work out how many fish we've had. And we've had 36 fish in 48 hours between the 4 of us, which is actually quite insane considering this lake is normally quite tough for me. I don't normally do very well on here, so it's nice to come on here and actually do quite well and show that we can do it. So happy days. We're going to sit here for a couple more hours, see if we can get a few more fish, and who knows what's going to happen, bring on a 30. So it's coming up to 12:30, it's probably time to start having a slow patter down, but I thought I'd just give a shout out to one of my subscribers, Alfie, who's up on Long Lake. Him and his pals have absolutely smashed it up there. I think they've had 5 carp all the way up to 38 pounds, so I'll stick the photos in now. Well done lads, tight lines, wet nets, good angling and fish on. Yeah, so we're going to start having a little bit of a slow pack down now. So obviously since the last time you saw me, we've packed up and I'm already at home. Rich is still there, he's moved into the swim that me and Dan were fishing just to see if he can add to the tally. Overall we managed to catch 36 fish between the 4 of us, which is absolutely amazing. Normally we really do struggle a little bit up there, so to go up there and catch quite a few is really good, really happy with it. So we're definitely going to get ourselves back up there and do a session very soon. Until then, tight lines, wet nets, and I'll see you all soon.